if the FD1 that I've introduced does get passed by us, I'm going to then ask that we offer that the entire councils revisit this with a special meeting so that they tell the legislature that this is so important. Don't punt. Don't keep putting this off. Please let the people have a right to know.
We have the right to know. We have the right to make a choice. And I don't think that all the science is in agreement with that. There are many scientists and doctors that have come forward. They're peer-reviewed, they're well-respected, they step forward about this issue, and then they're crucified in the media. And so because the science isn't clear, I think that consumers have the right to know. That's the bottom line. We have the right to make that choice.
The issue right now is labeling. The problem we have is this building. This building is a problem because they do not hear you. 85% of you out there, 95% of the nation wants labeling. We could not even get a bill to be heard, to even be talked about in this building. What's up with that? Who is running this building? Who is protecting who?
Once we understand this is sacred land, then a new day will dawn in Hawaii song. In Hawaii song. In Hawaii song.
This brings us to the closing of our blessing. And I just wanted to say again, mahalo to everybody for coming. And remind everybody that this is the foundation that we as Hawaiians use in making our decisions on how we're going to be treating the land and why we're making our decisions on how we treat the land. So with this foundation, we want to invite all of you to come and join us at the rally. And one of the battles that we're doing right now concerns our ability to feed the things that we want to feed to our kids, not what the corporations want to feed to our kids. We have grown up as young adults. Well, I'm kind of an old adult right now. But we were victims of too much sugar, too much salt, too much cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, all those kinds of things. But the things that are now coming up for our children are 10 times worse. So we want to sound the alarm now, and we want to make sure that we have a foundation as we sound the alarm, and try to get the rest of Hawaii to make sure that this building goes according to what we want, not according to what the corporations want. So with that foundation of Haloa, we want to invite all of you to come to our rally that's going to be starting right off. So I'd like to ask for the closing for our our blessing right now.
Package.
Hawaii State Association of Counties Legislative Package.
At the end of 2011, every single county in the state of Hawaii, except Oahu, came up with a measure in unison, asking this state legislature to hear GMO labeling measure. Oahu, Honolulu, was the only county in the state of Hawaii to balked, refused to take heed to what every other county in the state of Hawaii is in unison of.
For those that really are here vocalizing, and I look at this basic, this stack here, I'd say 9 out of 10 are just saying they want the right to know. And I look at our neighbor island friends and they just want the right to know. And
the vote at Honolulu Hale was 8-1. Who do you think the one was?
Resolution 11-339 CD1 FD1. Any further discussion? The Council Member Changs. Any further discussion? Okay, members, any objections on the motion to adopt? Noting one objection from Council Member Berg, report 347 and Resolution 11-339 CD1 FD1 has been adopted.
We have a right to know.
That's just a simple acceptance that we have a large constituency in each one of our districts that is clamoring and begging and pleading that this is probably one of the most important things in their lives. They are label readers, and they are merely asking for disclosure.
His name is Calvin C. He's the one who helped stop us from having a conversation in this building about labeling GMO. He's the guy, okay? Nobody make any mistakes about it. He's the king man.
Common sense says that people have the right to know what they're eating. You know, they really do. No matter what your stance is, the people who are worried about what they're eating, they have the right to know. You know, and labeling is the only way we're going to give them that right. So we need to really stand strong. Labeling is something that we really, really need, want, and honestly deserve.
Voices so we can be heard. We need to all come together. We cannot come here one at a time. We don't have lobbyists, monies to pay lobbyists. When we come together, we need to put our voices together. This is a prelude to next year's legislature. I want all of you to be here next year for the legislature. We're going to make sure that we get a labeling bill heard, and we're going to make sure we get a labeling bill passed in this state of Hawaii. So we're going to make sure. How about a round of applause? Yay, yay, yay. Welcome to all of the kids that are coming here to learn about politics and be involved in politics. I want to say one last thing before I invite somebody else to come up and talk. And that is to make sure that we remember what we did first before we came in here to the rally, and that is to honor Haloa, because Haloa is our foundation and teaches us that nothing is more important than our resources. Nothing. Man is second to Haloa, our resources. So that's the lesson that we wanted to bring into this building to be our foundation for whatever we do.